guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a makeup collab with the one and only Miss Queenii Rozenblad. I know, the first time that I ever collabed with her was when she asked me last year, and it was a Thanksgiving makeup look. It's been pretty much a year. Quickly, let me just tell you that I finally got a chance to meet her. I wanted to meet her back in IMAX in New York City in April, and by accident I met her at Gem Beauty in New York City in October, and I was so happy to meet her. And she is the cutest little thing. Her makeup was on point, of course. I mean, it's the same thing that you see on her video. I'm telling you, she is flawless, this girl. When she does her makeup, you just cannot mess with Miss Queenii because she's going to slay you with that look. I know. I'm sure you will not regret subscribing to her channel because she does amazing tutorials. She has DIYs, she has unboxings, yeah, you name it, pretty much. But I'm such a fan overall of her makeup tutorials because I actually have learned so many tips and techniques with her. I can't even tell you. I will leave the link of her tutorial down below, and also I will leave the link of her channel so you can subscribe to her, and please tell her that Mariela sent you. Thank you, Queenii, so much again for this opportunity. I am so thankful and feeling so humble about this opportunity. One of the things that I love about her is that she does reach out to other YouTubers that don't have like 500k or a million subscribers, and the fact that she's going out her way and trying to help other people like me, like I'm a small YouTuber, and she's doing it again for the second time, and I'm like, oh my god, seriously, girl. I was like, oh my god, I cannot let her down. If you guys like this tutorial, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also leave your comments down below. I want to know what you guys think of this makeup look, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel in case you didn't. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to my channel. So without further ado, if you guys want to see how I came up with this look, then keep on watching. I already primed my eyes, and as you can see, I already did my brows. I will leave all the products that I mentioned on this video down below, but in case you want to know, the eyeshadow primer that I use is this NYX eyeshadow base. I like it because it's a neutral color and it does cancel out all the darkness that I have on my lids. Next, I'm moving on to this matte eyeshadow. This is an NYX, and this is called Blame It on Midnight, along with this Morphe MB23. It's a fluffy blending brush. I'm just gonna dip in, tap off the axis, and I like to start right in the center of the socket of my eye, and I just start blending it out. And what you have to do with eyeshadows, and I'm still learning because it's a learning process, is you want to make sure that you use the lightest hand when you are blending, because if you put a lot of pressure, then your eyeshadows can look blotchy, which, believe me, that's happened to me before, and it still happens because sometimes I get into it. Now I'm gonna use another transition color, and this one is a brand new that I just picked up today. This one is called LOL, and it's a peachy, like orangey color, which I like using on my lids. That's just me, my preference. I'm gonna use the same fluffy brush that I used before, and I'm going to do the same thing. Start right in the center of the lid and just lightly just go back and forth and blend it out. And we're seeing more and more definition as we start building this up. Next, we're moving on to another transition color. I really like to build up my transition colors from the lightest to the darkest shade. So this is what we're doing. I'm gonna go a shade darker than the previous ones, and this one is another matte eyeshadow, and this one is called Dance the Ties. This is one of my favorite colors too. I have been repurchasing these two right here over and over again. That goes to show you how much I enjoy them. And the brush that I'm using is this, oh wow, Morphe M222, and now I'm gonna focus this right on the socket of my eye, which is right there. And as I said before, you wanna start building it a little by little. I'm starting to create that dimension on the crease, and I'm gonna use this Coastal Scents brush. This is a BRC N08, and it's not as dense as this other Morphe brush that I used before. And again, I'm gonna start blending it out just in case we have any harsh lines. Now we're gonna move on to the lid, which is my favorite part on this look, is that beautiful pop of color. Because I'm using this beautiful shimmery eye color, I want to make sure that it really stands out. So what I like to use, and you can do the same thing, you can use a black gel liner, or you can also use a black jumbo pencil. This is a NYX jumbo pencil in the shade Black Bean. So I'm just gonna, and this doesn't have to be neat, but make sure that you leave it on the lid. And I'm just gonna start smudging it in. So now you're gonna have something like this. And now for the fun stuff, we're gonna use this L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow. This is my first time purchasing it, and I don't know where have I been. I mean, I've heard so many great reviews about these eyeshadows and the pigmentation. And this is in the shade Timeless Blue Spark. It is such a gorgeous color. I can't even describe it to you. I feel like I can't. It's just gorgeous. What can I say? I'm going to apply it with a flat shadow brush, or you can, if you feel comfortable, you can also use your fingers and just start packing it in. How gorgeous is that? Now I see that, you know, there are a few hard edges right there, and just clean them out. Okay, so once we have that, I'm gonna add a pinch of black matte eyeshadow. You can use any black matte eyeshadow that you have. Right now, I'm going to use a Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. Now, this was a limited edition. However, I know that they sell this black matte eyeshadow as a single eyeshadow, which, by the way, it's only 99 cents, so you can't beat that. And it's the same thing. So, and we're gonna go ahead and apply that black matte eyeshadow right on the socket of my eye, almost like a cut crease, but start building it out little by little. And I'd say I go a little bit more than halfway, and I start lightly blending it out. And this may take time, but believe me, it is worth it. Just gonna use this brush that I used previously to deepen out my crease a little bit more, and I'm just gonna lightly blend it out. Now I want to focus on the brow bone. Let's not forget that. I'm going to use this bone matte eyeshadow. It's actually also by Wet n Wild, and they sell it as a single shadow. Again, 99 cents, you can't beat that. And because this look has shimmery and a little glitter, which I'm forgetting, it's very rare that I actually put a shimmery eyeshadow on my lid. My whole face gets very oily, so that's the last thing I want right now. But again, this is all your preference. Since I was talking about some glitter, I didn't want to like pack on like glitter like all over my lid, which eventually I will do another tutorial, but I wanted to have like little hints here and there. I'm not even swiping, I'm like tap 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 on my lid. And once I have that, I like to use any like my ring finger or the small little finger, and I like to start blending it out and make sure it goes all over the lid. This is one of these liquid liners with glitter that does not affect my lid, because I remember I used something last year and it was like another liquid liner, and I was burning my lid. I was like, what the heck is going on? Now we're gonna move on to a wing liner. This, by all means, you can skip it. You can go just straight ahead on some mascara, and if you want, you can add some false lashes, and you can do the rest of the lower lash line. I'm going to use for the first time this Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner. I've heard so many amazing reviews on this that I was like, you know what? I must try this. Actually, I was at school. I go to a makeup school, and the owner actually used this and she was raving about it. Mind you, before that, I already heard so many great reviews on YouTube that when the owner of my school said, oh my god, you guys must get it, I was like, okay, fine, I'm gonna do this right now. This gel liner came with a small little brush, which I used it on this eye, and actually I really like it. This kind of reminds me of another brush that I only used it once, but I really like the quality, like the way my wing liner was very sharp and it didn't have any like of those like zigzag, you know what I mean, and it's not like a sleek straight line. This is a Coastal Scent BRC S46, and it's kind of similar to this one that I told you that it came with the gel liner. I'm gonna pick up some of that product, and I like to like put it on the back of my hand and make sure that this is very saturated on both sides of the brush. I'm going to shut up because I can't do my wing liner and talk at the same time. Now that we did our wing liner, we're gonna move on to mascara. This is a brand new mascara. I don't know if you guys have seen that commercial of Jennifer Lopez. So her lashes are like voluminous, and you know, that's the way I want it. This is the Voluminous Superstar mascara. It does come with a primer, and on the other end it comes with the actual mascara. Alright, so I already applied my false lashes and the mascara. This is how it's looking so far. I added the highlights and the bronzer and the blush, and now I want to go back to the lower lash line. Of course, we cannot forget that. I'm gonna go back again with this eyeshadow that I use as my transition color. Now I'm doing like little dash lines. Next, I'm gonna go back with a black matte eyeshadow, and I'm using this BH Cosmetics brush. And again, I'm gonna run this on my lower lash line. I also want to make sure that I use a black pencil on my waterline, and this is another L'Oreal product. You can tell by now that I love L'Oreal, Maybelline, Wet n Wild. I want to go back with this L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow, and I'm just gonna add it again in the beginning of the inner corner of my eye. I just want to add a little something, as I always say, and blend it with the black eyeshadow. Now you can use any like highlighter that you have, whether it's for a brow bone or an eyeshadow. I actually bought this a while ago, and this is a Milani Fierce Foil Eyeshine. I heard a lot of bad reviews about this in terms of applying it on your lid as eyeshadows. I heard that this does crease a lot, so I just wanted to add a teeny little something using this white creamy shadow on the inner part of my eye, just to add a little highlight on the inner corner. We're gonna move on to lips. This is a LA Girl Endless semi-permanent auto lip liner in the shade Wine. This is a Maybelline matte lipstick. This is in the shade Daringly Nude. So this is like a pinky nude lippy. So I like to add a little gloss. I love these L'Oreal High Shine lip glosses, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know. But this is in the shade Malta Mauve. Oh yeah, I'm all about a lip gloss at times. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like and enjoy this tutorial. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, share, like, comment, and all of the above. Until the next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Queenii, again for this opportunity, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Besitos. Bye.